Greetings, everyone. This is me again. Oh my God, it's terrible. It's so disgusting what has happened recently. The Muslim men here, they have no etiquettes. They just want to impermarket, WhatsApp group, 1, 2, 3, adding me, and all they have sent in this group is it's buffering now. So, oh God. Oh, and the supermarket, man, I knew it. 'Cause you see here, they may have known my, it's a very, may have found out my ID on YouTube, and I felt like they were listening, because the daytime delivery boy, inshallah, and even this guy who was taking the orders at the supermarket, inshallah, I started to see this when, so I knew I had the suspicion since some years now that they have found out I'm doing this. Pakistani man, and he didn't answer me that whether he's a Muslim or not. And he said that his boy, the delivery boy, how could the delivery boy create 3 groups, add everyone in, and then he's not and that he's not a Muslim. See, here we have Indians, Hindus, Muslims. Sick, it's so sick. This opportunists, they used the supermarket and all they sent, and he's lying through his teeth, right? To me, that this group was meant for paperwork or marketing. I'm like, you already have 2 different WhatsApp profiles for your business. 2 different. Oh, this was for marketing, this paper offer, God knows what he's talking about. And in that group, the third one, is this something in Arabic, Urdu, and then a TikTok he sent here. Look at these opportunists, right? They don't leave an opportunity using and lying on top. This Maxim supermarket, group 3, Maxim. Oh, this is Jannah, Mahsan Ali. TikTok, Islamic lecture. You see, this here, I will get into trouble. The police will not look at this, what they're doing. Using a supermarket group to spread Islam, and the guy is lying through his teeth. You see, this is the supermarket. I asked him because now they don't sell in the supermarket cigarette. So I said, can you, because I'm not well, can you get me from the petrol pump or wherever you can find it, and I will pay extra. So he said, no, you don't have to pay me extra. I'll send you the cigarettes and all. And this is the one, because of this new internet account through a third party, they, a lot of Indians and all this call for business. Is this a bank? Is this God knows what? And this offer and that offer. They keep calling on this internet line, phone line also. So I just shut it off. And used, so this supermarket, this particular supermarket has WhatsApp. So through that I was asking them to deliver this now. And I shut off this phone that is comes with the internet. Oh God, phone line. Internet. Oh God, it's so terrible. So I was thinking whether to reply or not to this or just to ignore it. Didn't want to get into trouble. I mean, I could get into trouble with the Dubai police or something. Then I thought, no, I got this feeling that I should do something. My father, it shows that he has given me the freedom to choose. Right? He told me, if you don't want to believe in Karachi, he told me, okay, if you don't want to believe in Islam, because when I was having doubts and asking him questions, he said, okay, you believe in what you want to believe. But these men in the supermarket, right? Imposing, spreading religion and covering it up. I've only got 2 messages since they made the group, and I just didn't even. They've added me, so I can't even add my or say block it or add it. Take it, accept it or not. The WhatsApp groups, 3 groups they've made, and in all the 3 groups I saw, what is this? TikTok. Let me just show you if you don't believe me. So I've shared all this on Facebook. I'm so tired of this. And the men, they supermarket, then this in daytime. I was like, oh my God, Inshallah, Alhamdulillah. He started to say a lot. Like, it's not normal, right? Even in Dubai, for the supermarket, the Indians come and, okay, thank you. Inshallah, Alhamdulillah, right? What was it on? Okay, here the WhatsApp. I don't have TikTok. I don't use TikTok. Islamic lecture. Comments the life of Jannah. So now I've told him I even got this man. He's in Dubai. He's got a 00097150 and then his UAE mobile number. Okay, and that's all they've. This is. So this supermarket man is lying. And if I say you're lying, I don't know if the police is going to get me for telling this man that you're lying. All right? And he's definitely lying. What else can I say? Oh no, the boy made these 3 groups and added the people and the 2 groups. Okay, the one I haven't. So the 2 groups I deleted today. And he's telling me he's deleted the groups. The boy made it. Boy made it for marketing. This is Jannah. So if I play this TikTok, who's this lecturer? My mother, if she was alive, she would give me the freedom. Who do these Muslim men think they are? Blindly following a religion. I've done my research. I've been showing. They just want to, or maybe they're misogynist. They just want to spread, my religion. Imposing their religion. I mean, it was too much, when the delivery man daytime. Inshallah, delivery. So he picked up the phone and then he delivers it in the daytime. And the owner is when I speak in the evening. So now he's on WhatsApp, the owner. And this very sensitive to. So sorry, excuse me. Smelling something foreign, strange. So this torture on me, torment. Okay, in Islam, you can, like Sheikh Muhammad's initiative. So I'm doing this on the side, inviting people, and we have groups. So if you like to join, you can join, right? Not like using supermarket groups, 1, 2, 3. This is the third group. And on this device, I didn't delete this group. Thank God. Now only admins can send messages. Maxime turned on admin approval to join this group. So this is only admins can join. And he's telling me he doesn't even know who Mahsen Ali is. He's in UAE. He's got a UAE mobile SIM number. I don't know where. I'm so tired of this. Like if my father has given me the freedom, no, I don't know this Delmi tree cutter. The Logis Musica. No, I don't have time for that. Sorry. So this, I don't know who Mehdi on Delmi tree cutter is. Look at this, like, what is this? So these people, these Muslims, men, they just come here. This is what, supermarket. Is it buffering? I think it's, why isn't it on here? Oh God, where did this start? Sorry, mistake. Okay, now it's live here. Okay, now it's live here. Thank you. Mehdi is the Muslim. Oh, you mean the Muslim savior, the 12er Shia Mehdi. Delmi Tree Cutter is another channel. I like his speaking style. And I like yours. Thank you so much. Okay, no, I left Imam Mehdi. Okay, I'm no more a Shia. That's the guy, yes. Pardon? No. For the Shias, the Mahdi is Imam Hassan Askari's son and Narjis, Bibi Narjis' son. They know who their Mahdi is, but they don't know when he'll arrive. This one doesn't say, this one, the one by mistake. This is not the Mahdi. There's no Mahdi. Delmi is Christian. Oh, you know his name. Okay. So he's Jesus then? Please, I don't believe in these religions. Okay. So, but why do you want me to know about Mahdi and all this? Who can save you if not yourself? Right? If you don't believe, how can you believe? Yes, I wanted to hear what you know about Mahdi. Sorry, not right now. Please stick to the topic. And so, first and foremost, don't believe in saviors and all this from this religion. Why should a savior save you? Okay, supermarket man, it's terrible here in Dubai. If they can do this, they're misusing WhatsApp in Dubai. So this is terrible. Opportunists. With these men, Muslim men, they think women. I asked him, like, if your wife, if some male person, if a Christian comes, uses a supermarket group, makes the one supermarket has made, you're most welcome, uses it on WhatsApp, 3 supermarket groups the supermarket has made to use Islam what is Jannah? And another was, let me just check. What is this on Facebook? Oh, like, okay, I've got screenshots. I can't read this. Allah, and he's like, can you believe this? If in Dubai they can do this using WhatsApp, so misusing it, what else can they do? And we can't complain. Like I was telling him, my father's coming, but my father won't take any action. He'll just say, leave it, leave it. Why didn't you leave it? Just ignore it. But I just saw how this man lied, the supermarket man. And they think that this is the way they can talk to me, like, because I've left Islam. They already know about this, I think. They're lying to me. It's terrible, sickening, disgusting, right? If this group was created for another reason and this Mahsen Ali, he says, the supermarket man says he doesn't know. I thought he was the one with the Pakistani man or Muslim man coming in daytime. Alhamdulillah. MashaAllah, inshallah. Look at it's so sick. It makes me so sick. Like you don't. But the Sunni look down on the Shia. Oh God, yeah, still on this topic. Please, I'm on another topic. Yeah, and I even told this man, the Mohsen Ali one in Dubai or UAE using WhatsApp. The one who posted on the Maxim supermarket. Groups, 3 groups posted the same thing. Now only admins can post. And he's telling me it's my delivery, it's my boy, the supermarket boy, who made this group. He doesn't even know himself that his boy made this group. What is this? And added us all. Huh? Yeah, that's another thing. But for right now, you want to see Sunnis and Shia say they are deviants. So whether they look down but we know as a Shia that no Sunni is going to, maybe, God knows, we can't say, but Sunnis, for now we can say Sunni Islam is not the true Islam, but we're not allowed to say that, like that, look down on them. My mistake. I thought I was following your conversation about the supermarket. Sorry. I don't get it how this is connected with the supermarket. Jannah is Muslim heaven. I know that. I was a Muslim. I know the Quran. Yes, Shia has the final message from. Sorry, what final message? The Shias know that the Sunnis are not following the true Islam, so we use words not to let the Sunnis down, but just say that we have to, when we talk about this, we have to be careful what kind of words we use, right? So when I talk about Shias, I don't know, Sunnis look down on the Shia, but the Shias, we have to be careful what words we use. So we don't look down on the Sunnis, but there's some who say, how they, you see, my mother was different, sorry. Yeah, but there are some Shias who used to say, look at how they pray, this is not even Maghrib yet, but or the ghusl, or, things. Yeah, they kind of criticize each other. Shias also criticize the Sunnis. and look down on them. But in public, we're not supposed to say that. But we know they are the deviants, like they're not on the true Islam. I know that Jannah is Muslim heaven. Imagine a Christian, right? Christian's supermarket here, and they go to a Muslim or someone's left Christianity, and they use the supermarket groups, WhatsApp groups, to call this person back into Christianity. But Islam has many sects, and only one is going, according to Sunni, only one sect of the Ummah, from the Ummah of Prophet Muhammad, is going to heaven. The 72 are going to hell. So these people, they don't even know their religion properly. Yeah, and looking down on, the Sunnis look down on the Shias, and if I may say, the Shias look down on the Sunnis. And so they don't even, like the person, the Sunni who came, he goes on cause and effect, that one God has to be one God, if there are many. But if you look at the reasons, 2 ayats, where Allah says, if there were many gods. So I took one ayat. This is my style, right? And looked at it. Okay, there are 2 ayats on this I have found. So one of this, I took this ayat. Why not take this ayat? 17, Surah 17, ayat 42. Say, if there had been gods with him, with Allah meaning, as they say, behold, they would certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne. And do the Sunnis want to make the Shias come to Sunni Islam, or what? Maybe this guy is so interested or something, or what? Oh God! And you know, they see these men. It's really terrible. You know, I thought, you know, like in London and all, we, you know, supermarket men, community. So I have to be really careful with these supermarket men and all. How I talk to them politely, they may take it in the wrong way. All the supermarket men, I talk to them like, you know, a sister, brother, community, family, community. Oh my God, I don't know what it is that got to this man. And they lie and all this. Oh God, don't tell me this man started to get interested in me or something. Yeah, and outside this supermarket, this car, there was this man who came. He's like, hello. And then the supermarket boy, delivery boy came out. And he was like, this man is crazy. I was like, why would, he's not crazy. He knows what he's saying. Why would he say hello to me? You can't even walk. Being harassed, like in Dubai. Like, we can't walk in the daytime. Being looked at, harassed. They think every woman is a prostitute here, who perhaps lives alone or goes out alone, or in taxis. Or I have to be very careful. But thank God my father's coming But then he'll go away. I don't even know if his flight will be cancelled for this rain. I have brothers here, not only one that I have disowned. It's really insane here. Opportunists, these Muslims. They're men who they like to impose their religion on others. This, perhaps, they can't get a. They have to, if they see a woman who has left their religion, kill them. Honor killing in Pakistan. Or this is how these men their ego. So, men, these, already this religion has made them very dominating over the women. It's a male dominating religion, Islam. So they want to impose their thing on the other, right? Woman. They see her alone or something. They take an opportunity. Sick, it's disgusting. I've lived in London. No Britisher did this to me. Right, the way. This is disgusting. No European would hardly. Okay, European from the London, Britishers would never do this kind of thing to me. Now imagine they have my WhatsApp number and I had to go on WhatsApp, find this number of Mohsen Ali who has posted in this group about Islam. What lecture on Jannah? Now I've told him, I've even given him sent him this YouTube 2 streams. Why can't Muslims see? Since they did this, I sent them. Although I don't like my voice going out to these men, maybe they enjoy it or what. Imagine if to the wife or daughter someone did this, they can't. These people are full of ego, and these men, even the women, they let the men dominate them. That's why we have this religion going with the women also, producing children, making them Muslims. A lot of, this happens. It's really sick. What is this? I was a Shia. So is this right for a Sunni to come and tell me what I should be? It's just their ego. I've seen it in many Muslims here. Whoever comes, I can see it that it's their ego. They har nahi manenge. They won't say that, no, or we're wrong. Yes, you're right about this. It's the ego. Even Saklan Hadar, a Shia, wouldn't. It's just a game for them, for the ego. They can't get anything else out of a woman. That's, tell her to become a Muslim. Seeking every opportunity. Opportunists. In Dubai, what's up? Supermarket, it should only be, and now that, how can I even trust this guy, the supermarket guy? Every business now in Dubai is on WhatsApp, also groups and all. Banks and this and internet and calling, someone to fix something here, fridge. Now I'm so scared. That's why I must have, didn't think, but, my instinct told me to question him. What is this? So he's told me it's for marketing. Extra groups, 3 groups for marketing. And they've taken my number and added me. Can you imagine how far they can go? And he's lying. I can see it. He's lying to me. Like, he doesn't know who Mohsen Ali is. He hasn't checked. It's like, I don't know who Mohsen Ali is. And I thought, I know. Looks like a delivery man. But in this picture, he's, but like, sorry, I feel disgusted because of their acts. Okay, he never used to say inshallah, taking my orders in the evening, the owner of this supermarket. Since I started to do this, I didn't say anything. Maybe it, from the WhatsApp, he searched, found my YouTube. God help a woman in a Muslim country. अच्छा, अपॉर्चुनिटी कोई जगह नहीं छोड़ते हैं. अगर पाकिस्तान में होती तो मार डालते, पता नहीं क्या करते. ऑनर किलिंग होती हैं ये. You can't take it. Ego. And why did she leave our religion? But I left Shia Islam, and you can't bring me back to, even Shias can't bring me back to my religion. My mother, if she was alive, I've known her to be lenient. She told me, if whoever you love, you can marry, whether he's a Christian, Hindu, like that, she has told me. So who are these men here who think they can impose their and dishonest, use supermarket groups to spread Islam? The only thing since this group has started is on Islam. And the guy is denying it. The supermarket man owner is denying it on WhatsApp. That these groups were made. And then the smell comes and it's terrible. When they come here, drop the bags and all this, I take. That peculiar. Everyone has their sick. So when I talk about them, yeah, sorry. Now it's really it's terrible. Now I get very disgusted with this, repulsed. I talk to every supermarket, every delivery man, everyone, even the ones who, thank you so much. And I think in their religion it is like this, right? Yeah, because Allah has told them that women should not be talking. Women. So they want to prove that it's unconscious. Even though in London with the men, they wouldn't do that. Here, you see, Allah has told them. There's an American movie of friends falling in love. Now this is, if I'm not polite, like women should not be speaking. But they are polite too, right? Maybe they have wives. So why are you polite? Talk in that, oh my God, we can't have like brother-sister community here. Safety. I'm not their friend. I don't want to talk to them. Majboori hai. I just have to call them up. But I'm polite. So, now here, if I was like, Karak, hello, I want, send me. Police will, any little, like, no. I say, this is my religion. Islam. Police, Dubai police. They go, I talk to men like this, polite. So my Islam says, do not speak softly, gently. What is it? Quran ayat. Are? Agha Khan the third asked the women. Oh, so in Rome, be like the Romans, please. With Muslims, then I have to be a little karak. Okay, in the beginning, I didn't know who he was, that he was a Muslim or an Indian. Oh, goodness. Reference to the what? Wives of Prophet Muhammad. Okay, send me this. We have to put them in the place then. I didn't know he was a Muslim. Thank you so much. Hello, how are you, brother? I've called him brother sometimes on the phone because I was scared. I started to get kind of apprehensive about this particular supermarket man. A woman knows, she can tell. Thank you, brother. It's only on WhatsApp that I like, thank you so much. I can't call him brother, but over the phone, I've called him brother. छोड़ते नहीं है किसी को ये मुसलमान मर्द ट्रस्ट नहीं कर सकते किसी मुसलमान मैन को Now can you blame us for not being able to trust? We can't trust any Muslim men. God, don't even talk to them politely then. O wives of the Prophet, you are not like anyone among women. I think it's only for the wives of the Prophet, but we were told that believing women, if you fear Allah, then do not be soft in speech. Yeah, soft in speech. Not softly, but soft in speech. Now these, you see, they read this kind of things and it's conditioned, indoctrinated. So unconsciously, if a woman even is polite, a foreigner, like they told me, he was telling my friend, my father's friend had gone to Thailand and, we've traveled on Thai Airways also. So these Thai women, they smile and all the stewardesses, like in the end, have a good day, hope you had a nice flight, hope to see you again, right? So maybe this Pakistani man with him, owner of the supermarket. If you fear Allah, then do not be soft in speech, lest he in whose heart is disease should covet, but speak with appropriate speech. I didn't smile, didn't laugh. I was like, thank you, brother. I'm not feeling well, so can you please? Am I talking in how straight? Can you please send me? No, not even please now. Aren't men also supposed to lower gaze? Yes. Yeah, the men are supposed to lower their gaze, and how could they look at a woman or go after a woman, right? Woman is not interested in them. Yeah. So I told him, I said, if a Christian sends a supermarket, starts making groups and sending your wife, adds your wife to this group, Christian group, how would you feel? And then the male Christian is telling your wife, he said, okay, sent me on WhatsApp, okay. Yeah, so Muslim men, how many do that? Why are they looking when they come for delivery? Inshallah, mashallah, alhamdulillah. Huh? And looking? Why are you looking? And be careful how you give me the bag. Bags, supermarket bags, right? I have to be careful that I don't touch your hand as they carry it. So they give it like this. I try to be very careful that I don't touch their hand, especially this one who was coming with Inshallah, mashallah, alhamdulillah. This supermarket. The Indian Hindus, they're, yeah, and also they either give me in such a way that my hand doesn't touch your hand. So once I realized that this is a Muslim man, when he gives me the bag, hands me with his hand on the, I have to be careful that yeah, lower gaze. They should also make sure that when they give me the bag, they don't touch, that I don't get to touch their hand. And I try not to allow them to come inside, like remain outside the door. I will take the bags. You don't step in. You see, he was also at time when he was coming closer, no, no, no. Like, oh my God, this Muslim man. Inshallah, mashallah, alhamdulillah. And then the owner also is a Muslim, I think. But these men, they don't, instead of having sickness in their hearts, aren't men also supposed, yes, Muslim men are supposed to lower their gaze. Oh, it's terrible. The theologist, Musica, instead of having sickness in their hearts, yes, having a table outside to hold deliveries is prudent. Yeah, I should keep a table. I wish I could, yeah. But the Indian men, it's okay. Indian men, Hindus, but these Muslims, look at them. So I had this feeling that, somehow it's, they found out the delivery man, Pakistani or someone, India, this one has said, there's no Pakistani man working for him, right? But then this Indian man, or he's an Asian man who is a Muslim. Yes, having a table. Instead of having sickness in the hearts. So, like, there are Christian men who don't do this. There are Indian Hindus who don't do this. Too much. It's too much with these Muslim men. Yes, Shia has a final message from, no, it's from final, religion becomes complete, one should say, with the imamat, Imam Hussein. Final message. Actually, the true original message of Prophet Muhammad, the Shia say, has come from Ali. Oh my God, these Sunni men here, they will making a supermarket group. Unbelievable. I mean, trust here, I thought. Imagine we're sending our passports to this worker, Pakistani worker works for my brother, or, to, oh my God, we can't, on WhatsApp. They could pass it on, or, so there's, on WhatsApp. That's why I wasn't using WhatsApp. With strange men, even, I thought supermarket here. I've even changed my picture with my brother, Arab, he's wearing an Arab dress. Emirati, as we are. So, on his graduation. I've changed my WhatsApp and I've even put there Emirati, right? I think these men, maybe then they will back away, hands off. Don't even think about me in any way. I've told him that what I heard from Jassim Goldie Khamari, the Iranian, a beautiful sister, she on YouTube, right? I just found her her channel. A Kuwaiti was saying that in the UAE now you can even say I've changed my religion or I have no religion. I'm not a Muslim. So they're not going to give that penalty or anything. But I can't find it here. Only heard it from Jassim, a Kuwaiti, at Goldie Khamari's live stream. So I told him, brother, even my country now, the rules have changed, but I can't find it. Google search has given me the freedom to change my religion. Oh, they're killing me. It's terrible. I can't. Or maybe this conspiracy against me. And instead of having sickness in their hearts, what should they do? Lower the gaze. Yeah, and why should they have sickness in their hearts, right? When they believe. But Allah, it's not enough to believe in one God to remove the sickness in their hearts. We were told, say La ilaha illallah, tasbih 100 times, shaitan will run from you. Start saying La ilaha illallah. But you see, God here has put a stamp on that lest one in whose heart is. Now, instead of the one in whose heart is a disease, we should, with every man, these poor wives of the Prophet, be complacent of speech. I can find some man attractive, although it's very rare, but and admire him and say, I'm not attracted to him, I just admire him. I admire the politeness, the even the appearance, right? I don't have to be attracted to him. I can look at a woman who's beautiful, admire her. I don't have to be a lesbian or something, right? Now there are lesbians also, so what if I don't know? I'm talking to a woman. God doesn't know there are lesbians. God knows there are lesbians. Imam Ali is a little book on the punishments in Shia Islam against lesbians. How many lashes? 70 lashes. So if Imam Ali knows and the punishment is set out, that Allah has set out for lesbians is given as 70, I think, lashes or something like that. Now what if I'm talking to a friend, even Muslims I've seen are lesbian, some. Turn out, what if she turns out to be, what about that? And no co-education, but you can't stop. What if a lesbian gets attracted? Muslim lesbian. In a, you know, not in a co-education, just in segregation. So, whose hearts is a disease? Can't. Do not be too complacent of speech. Too, it says here, Yusuf Ali. So I felt, okay, Allah is saying do not be, is it too? Or, O wives of the Prophet, you are not like anyone among the women. Now I have to not look at it through what the Shias have decided on this, that even believing women cannot be you are not like among the women. Wives of the Prophet, you are not like among. And then do not be soft in speech. Oh God, so now this supermarket also ordering restaurants scared. The so they're so I'm a little bit that person who came, maybe indirectly, maybe they're telling me that they don't want to scare me, but on the other hand, I'm in doubt. So maybe it's not even there's a man outside. After this 7 hours and a half live stream of mine, who came the wheat? At wheat? I don't know. Maybe they're telling me in an indirect manner. So why would they tell me? Maybe the police are not directly telling me, the Dubai police, that this at the wheat night, who he actually is. And that he's in Dubai. They found him. Maybe Dubai police doesn't want to tell me directly. Because there was a man shouting outside 2 o'clock in the morning. After that, outside here, I could hear his voice. So 2 o'clock in the morning. Until I woke up. But why not in the, I don't know what's going on. Maybe salutations to Dubai police and how they want to handle this and tell me that they found this person, because I was saying there's could be a potential terrorism in him. And so, they want to keep me in a doubt. So they use the supermarket, right? It could be that also. So how to tell me? Maybe it's, I'm saying, oh, Dubai, this it's a conspiracy. They want to kill me. Maybe they want to secure safety for me, because it can't be right. Abu Dhabi, but he was an Abu Dhabi sheikh. Yeah, and they have to, they care for public safety and all. Like His Highness God Salamati, Sheikh Abdullah on extremists. Europe will suffer from Islamic radicalism if, if, so he's warned Europe 2 years ago, 5 months ago, 1 year ago. May God keep him. No, so you see, Abu Dhabi Sheikh warning against extremists. Sorry. So I do, I'm kind of, oh my God. So you see, maybe, just maybe my country is having a table outside to hold deliveries. It's prudent. Maybe just, oh, wait a minute. I keep doubting this. No, the law, a Kuwaiti was telling Goldie, and I'm saying no one is helping me, but I would be so afraid for their lives if they came here, like a Kuwaiti brother talking to. But if he came here, like I get worried. These takfiris, these extremists, UAE Foreign Minister Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed warning to the West. Warning in the sense that, he's making them aware. He's warning them about the extreme. And if the other side, they may have used the supermarket that they want me to know that this guy, but keep me in doubt, for my safety, like I shouldn't be. Could that be possible? Could that be the truth, fact? Excuse me. So, or they found out, oh, no, I have felt his mother, Her Highness Sheikha, wanting, she's really really good, caring for me, for all our Emiratis. So they want safety. Ooh. So maybe salutations. Oh, so this thought has, okay, so this guy, recently, that's why this started to happen. Recently, 3 groups made by the supermarket. Maybe it's not the supermarket, they do. Or maybe the supermarket. Yeah, but that Muslim man coming, I suspected him to know that I'm doing this. You know, Dubai is small, and now the emails, and I have to be very careful with these applications, Kareem and Uber and all this. Oh, you know, once there was this name of a Muslim taxi driver, and he came late. So I felt that the president of UAE didn't, they have to be very careful, right? Because I was doing this. I felt that the president of UAE, you know, I was kind of, that they are, or the UAE police authorities. One Muslim man from Kareem, or, you know, like a taxi driver, the ones you call, what do you call that? Cancelled. Couldn't come when I was out. And then another one. So, you know, they have my email or something, yeah. So they have to be very careful. Excuse me. I'm coughing a lot. I have to take Zafran. Okay, so you see, to be honest, I'm sorry, so this is how my thing is, that if I don't, not only on philosophy, cause and effect, like this a wheat night was saying, right? But you should look at the reasons God has given here and check if there are contradictions on the reasons of there being one God only and not many with him even. So I took this ayat, Surah 79:42. Say, if there had been gods with him, as they say, behold, they would certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne. So I've already seen Allah's deception or unjust ayats against prophets, polytheists, right? Then I said, let me check if there were many gods with Allah ayats. I knew there was a ayat on this, many gods with Allah, and then I didn't know this. I hadn't checked it properly when I read it as a Shia. So now I started to examine this some years ago for this live stream or a video on this on Islam as an ex-Muslim. And behold, they would certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne. And thanks to Google search and all this, we get it, like, you know. So is there someone? And then thank God I had found, like, for example, if you Google search many gods, and then, or something like this, quickly, like, or coming across Surah 81, Ayat 20. Rasul Kareem is the one who is possessed of power. Allah is not. You see, Allah doesn't say here that Rasul Kareem, 19 ayat of Surah 81, he says this is the word of Rasul Kareem, and he doesn't say that this possessed of power is given, but we have to assume through other ayats that God has given the power to him. That's why it's possessed of power. and with the owner of the throne secure. Some say secure for this, or in English meaning secure for this Arabic word, or some say it's held in honor with the Lord of the throne. But great difference, right? So if there is, like Allah says, there is a messenger who is possessed of power, and if we take this Sahih International English translation and the Arabic word ainda to check, is it near, is it with, it could be near the owner of the throne, secure, or with, it can also, ainda can be used as with the owner of the throne, secure. Then, going back to Surah 17, ayat 42, Allah says, if there had been gods with him, right? Ma. So the word used in Arabic is not ainda, but ma, right? Gods with him, meaning with Allah, as they say, behold, they would certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne. But this one is already near or with. Now again, ainda has two meanings, with, near, or, like that. But with is not wrong. So who is possessed of power, or even near the owner of the throne, secure. And he's secure also. Would, excuse me, wouldn't this be a contradiction between Surah 17 ayat 42 and Surah 81 ayat 20? And this is Surah 17 ayat 43. So taking Surah 17 ayat 42, right? Allah says, exalted is He, Allah, and high above what they say by great sublimity. Great sublimity. So even if you take ainda to be near the owner of the throne, then it shouldn't be like this, because the next ayat after Surah 17, ayat 42 is, exalted is He high above what they say by great sublimity. Then how can this Rasul Kareem, Surah 81 ayat 19, possessed of power, now Surah 81 ayat 20, possessed of power and with the owner of the throne secure? B. Great sublimity, say International. Exalted is He, so there would be no one even near Him, right? Let alone with Him. Otherwise, they would be what? Gods. They can be gods. Just work it out. Logical. So, let's say we don't even, not only use cause and effect to say, there's one God. Okay, so if you're using this ayat, right, where was it? I found Quranic Arabic. Quran is a word from Allah. I started from where? Does the Quran a word from Allah? Isra. Surah 17. Okay, let's go back, right? Give us. No, this is. Okay, if there were many gods with Allah. No, or if there were, there's another ayat. There were gods. Quran. Let me just keep forgetting. Surah Anbiya 22 and Surah Mu'minun, stating that if there were other deities besides God, here it's besides God. Okay, the heavens and the earth would have fallen into chaos. Let's see which one I should take first. If there were in the heavens and the earth other gods besides God, there would have been confusion in both. But glory be to God, the Lord of the throne. High is He above what they attribute to Him. If there were in the heavens and the earth other gods besides God, there would have been confusion in both. Does there have to be confusion? Like the gods working in harmony and understanding? Right? It's not like human beings. These are gods, for God's sakes. Right? Even in human beings, we could have one community when there was one community, but Allah said they differed. But even if they differed, we have our differences, but we live in harmony, in unity in diversity, right? So Allah Himself, here He's given us, then why has He given us so many egos, so many human beings in conflict with each other and fighting and all this? But you don't have to. You can have that diversity and be in harmony. Like the Hindus, they have Vishnu, the maintainer. Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the maintainer, Shiva as the destroyer, right? So when, storms come and all this is Shiva. When your ego is destroyed, this is Shiva. When whatever's in you is maintained, it's Vishnu. Brahma is the creator. And they're working in harmony. Once they had an argument, they solved it. Who is the greatest? Between Brahma and Vishnu. And then Shiva came and said, go look for me. And they couldn't find him. Up and down they went. And then they decided, okay, but who is greater? So there's a creator, there's a destroyer, and there's a maintainer in Hinduism. And they're all, now creator's work is finished. Vishnu's has ever been after the creator, the upkeeping of the universe, creation, and Shiva destroying. Some even say earthquakes are, although not good for man, human beings and all, but they have some advantages or something. So what shall I do now? How shall I put it? Okay, let's look at Surah Al-Mu'minun, ayat 91. Allah has not taken a son, nor is any God with him. If there were, then each God would have taken what he created, and some would have tried to overcome others. Right? Exalted is God above what they associate with him. So multiple gods would be chaotic, contradictory, Excuse me, when Allah has created planets and all this, right? Different. He knows that He's put them in harmony. Why can't multiple gods, be in harmony? But if you take, like, I could dispute this and maybe in a sound reasoning manner, would it make sense? I wonder, it could be debatable, it could not be conclusive. Something that is like, 1 plus 1 is 2, like maths coming here. Can't be like that. But so, what I did was to show a contradiction. So we leave the cause and effect philosophers or what Allah is saying here. Cause and effect is if there were, there has to be a primal cause and all this, right? Because there's cause and effect here. And we reach to the primal cause. So God is the primal cause. Or for the Shias, God created first the cause and the effect. He's the creator even of cause and effect. He's not even the primal cause, but He's the source of everything. But He's not in creation or anything of that sort, energy. So let's call them just, like with the Shias. For the Shias, Allah is the source of everything, but not that. So I said, okay, let's leave that. It'll be a long argument or a long discussion. That's why I didn't take these, these Quran ayats about there being many gods. I said, I asked myself, can I when I looked at this, and I already, I think, had found Surah 81, I 20, remembered, possessor of power, with or near the owner of the throne, secure. So can I just take this one ayat, right, and apply it with this, compare it with Surah 17, ayat 42. So at least this ayat, if there had been gods with him, not even besides him, with him, as they say, behold, they would certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne. Then the next ayat, 43, is, exalted is He, and high above what they say, by great sublimity. And compare it with Surah 81, ayat 20, there's a contradiction. Rasul Kareem is the possessed of power, and with or near the owner of the throne, secure. If you take Ainda to even mean near, there cannot be anyone near with Allah because there would be gods then, or because what He says here also, see, 43 ayat of Surah 17, great sublimity, 17, Surah 17. So we can disregard the other ayats on gods that Allah has given and just look at this. And I found a contradiction. Glorified is He and exalted is He, above what they say, by height great. By height great. You see? That's all He's saying here. Not about chaos, not about what else, taking these ayats. on gods, right? If there were gods, taking Surya Anbiya or his reasons here. But keeping that aside, we can, because the Muslims cannot tell me that I have to take all of them and then there would be a harmony, there would be no contradiction, or I'm out of context. No. Taking just the reason it wouldn't be necessary to take the other ayats on there being gods besides him or with him. What chaos or what they create, they will try to own it. But Allah is the owner of everything also. So if the god of Neptune owns Neptune, and if the god of Venus planet owns Venus, what's wrong in that? When Allah is the owner of his creation, sovereign also means owner. However, so it would go into a long argument, and I don't even have to take those ayats, because here the reason given is that there can't even be gods with him, as they say. Behold, they would certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne. There's someone with the Lord of the throne or near the Lord of the throne. So let's see if this ayat, Surah 81, I said to myself, ayat 20 goes against this. And it definitely does, because there's someone already there secure. So even if they sought out a way to the Lord of the throne, but if there had been gods with them, why would they even want to search out a way to the Lord of the throne? Huh? Because the God's on the same level with them, right? With them. You see the contradiction in it. Now there's someone with them, like the possessor of power. Does he need to search out a way to the Lord of the throne? No, because Allah has kept him with himself, or near himself, and secure. So the logic is, there's a logical fallacy if you take this ayat with Surah Takwir ayats 19 and 20, especially 20. And of course 19 to know it's Rasul Kareem, it's other than Allah. Sought out a way. Isn't Allah the Lord of the throne? So if there were gods with him, like this Rasul Kareem, let's aim that with him, with the owner of the throne. What is he trying to say here? Excuse me. So I keep forgetting that maybe he's saying that, they would topple the Lord of the throne and snatch his position, put him down, topple him below, like put him down. No, fight it with him. But that's not what he's saying. He's saying, and with him, like do they have to fight? With him secure. With him. Or, sorry, no. Would they have to search? See, I'm still in that cognitive dissonance. I can't believe what this Allah said here in this ayah. Would they have fought? No. Would they have searched out a way to the Lord of the throne when Allah is the Lord of the throne and they're with him? So now some Muslim thought could be, say, it means that not in the same position as him, for God's sakes. That wouldn't, would that work? Not with him in the same position. Ah, I just, it's logical fallacy, right? They're with him, if, with him, with the owner of the throne. Allah, this him is Allah. So they're with him, God's with him. Why do they need to seek him out as or out away to the Lord of the throne? So is there another Lord of the throne? No. Him, and this Lord of the throne. I thought what this ayat said, oh my God, you know what I thought? I thought that if there were gods with him, what Allah was trying to say, look at my cognitive dissonance. They would have fought to topple him from his lordship, to be as the Lord of the throne, or would have tried to snatch the throne away from him. My God. Steal, and topple him down, topple him from the throne. But that's not what Allah is saying here. So actually, you have to leave those eyes on gods besides him and chaos, because this ayat should be taken separately on gods with him, as what the reason Allah gives here doesn't go. It is logical. There's fallacy here. This is like this logical fallacy, right? In itself, like, behold, they would certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne. Doesn't seem like it's coming from a stable mind. Or, doesn't even seem like it's coming from a stable, whoever. There's logical fallacy. And then, exalted is he, and high above what they say, by great sublimity. Oh my God, Shias. So, first time I came across this contradiction, I was like, what? Shias, with the intellectual, this and that. My goodness, what are you wasting your time on? On this? On this religion? Please, this Allah doesn't even know how to convey perfect in it's got logical fallacy. Doesn't have sound reason. If there had been gods with him, so with him is on the same, right? Why would they then need to search out a way to the Lord of the throne when they're with him? I mean, just looking at this ayat, not comparing it even with Surah 81 ayat 20, as logical fallacy. If there are gods with him, why would they need to search him out? Behold, they would certainly have sought out a way to, like, is him and the Lord of the throne two different entities? Does make sense. And yet, you have given your life dedicated to this. When this Allah is contradicting himself, then what is he saying? Oh, I didn't even realize this. How many years back I've done this with Surah 81, Ayat 20. Look, in itself, this ayat has a contradiction. If they're with him and he is the Lord of the throne, then why would they seek out a way to him? Please tell me. Huh? Simple logic. Oh my God, then he says, glorified is he, Subhana wa ta'ala, exalted is he, above what they say, by height great, so no one should even be near him. Then we go to Surah Takwir ayat. Why is this Rasul Kareem, possessor of power, near, if you take Ainda, near him, great height. Uluwan. Uluwan height, yeah? Far above all this. Holy is he. Modudi has put, holy is he and far above, yeah. All that they say. And there's a Rasul Kareem, possessor of power, near him or with him, as whatever definition, meaning you would take of Ainda, near or with him. And who is he? The Lord of the throne, secure. So this next ayat also goes against Surah Takwir, confirming that there's definitely contradiction. And then I don't have to take those other ayats to go, explain. Right? Allah doesn't make sense here. And it's a contradiction also. So easy, but so intelligent people, average intelligence you need. You need average logic. Like just plain logic, common sense. Did I lack common sense? Or was I in a cognitive dissonance? Really, I'm telling you, just recently on this ayat, Surah Isra, ayat 42, say, O Muhammad, if there had been with them gods, as they say, then they would have sought to the owner of the throne a way. Hello? Can I use the right words? It is juicy that why would they even want to get to him? Because they're not gods besides him. They're gods with him. With him would mean if someone is with him, like that Rasul Karim. Please, this is fourth grade, fifth grade, what? Logic, comprehension, English comprehension or Arabic comprehension, both same. With him, with the owner, but here it's ainda. So you can use it for with or you can use it for near him. Right? Near him. Oh, so here they say because he's near, ainda should be used as near. Okay. But look, with him, God's with him. Ma. With him. Ma is for sure with him, right? Or it's now ma near him and ainda with him. You know? But they can be used as whichever, with or him. Near. If there had been gods with him, as they say, behold, say behold. No, sorry. As they say, behold, they would certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne. What it should have been, better like if there had been gods besides him, other than him. As they say, behold, they would certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne, as him being the Lord of the throne. Then maybe a little bit, yeah, no contradiction, no logical fallacy in this ayat. Excuse me. So God's being with him and he being the Lord of the throne, near him, with him, God's. On the same level with him. Meaning, if it had not been this with him, maybe if there were gods besides him, meaning gods, if there had been gods, other gods, as they say, then maybe he would have tricked our mind. Like, we would have done more gymnastics, mental gymnastics, thinking, okay, if there had been other gods without this, right? With him, just other gods, as they say, then we go, oh, maybe, these gods need to reach the Lord of the throne, him, Allah, him, Allah, right? So, more think, oh, maybe confusing, yeah? Maybe not, maybe yes, not sure. If they could have been near him, like I'm with him, it's near him, right? Or with him. No distance. Or what the Muslim mind can come up with. So, you see, the Muslim mind can come up with, he's not saying with him in the sense the same level as him. Now they can start interpreting, explaining this in this way. Not ainda. So how much time has gone by? I've read. So with him is like not on the same level as him, as they say. So So that's why they would certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne, right? Lord of the throne. Right? Who is, oh, sorry, the next ayat is, exalted is he. And high above what they say, by great, far sublimity, or you know, great far, I mean, high above what they say by great sublimity. Okay. Now who's this also then? Then bring this one, Surah 81, Ayah 20. If they can't get this in their mind, saying, with him doesn't mean on the same level as God. If there were gods with him, many gods with him. So let's say if the Muslims say, if there had been, this ayat is like with him doesn't mean on the same level with him, as him. On the same level as him. As they say, behold, they would certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne. But then there's a, then look at this. They would have certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne. So what? So what, right? So what? But he's saying he's great in sublimity, exalted is he, high above what they say, by great sublimity. Then how come he's put Rasul Kareem, possessed of power and with the honor of the throne secure? Huh? And he's used ain't for with here. Now, where's the great sublimity? Where's this ayat? It goes against this ayat. Surah 17. So please, why are you wasting your time on this? Allah that contradicts himself, logical fallacy, you have to interpret. Oh, he made you think like this, you see? With him doesn't mean on the same level as him. But here this Rasul Kareem is possessed of power. Ain't thou with the honor of the throne secure? Or you say before the honor of the throne secure. Taking ain't thou is before. Or you would, like Maududi has put it, one mighty and held in honor. But again, see, for Ainda, with the Lord of the throne, with, he doesn't miss with. Even though putting it this way, held in honor, with, oh, it's not by the Lord of the throne. It's not held in honor by the Lord of the throne. It's with the Lord of the throne. You can't miss this ainda, with here. If it was held in honor, if this one mighty possessor of power, meaning held in honor by the Lord of the throne, then he would not be with the Lord of the throne. He would just be held in honor by the Lord of the throne. ذي قوة عند ذي العرش ما. Oh, I keep forgetting how to pronounce this Arabic word, makin. Makin. About it. But what's important is this, right? You get it? Ainda the quwwati. Possessed of power, very, it's not loosely put or anything. And even Maududi, one mighty and held in honor. Oh, this secure, this makin, or makin, doesn't mean secure. For Maududi, it means held in honor. Yet with the Lord of the throne, not by the Lord of the throne. You get it? In proximity with the Lord of the throne, meaning not held in honor by the Lord of, just held in honor. It's not just that Allah has held him in honor, but held in honor with, he is with the Lord of the throne, not by, held in honor by the Lord of the throne. So definitely now conclusively we come to the conclusion now that there is a contradiction. Then we go to Surah 4, Ayat 82. Here it just tells you, Allah just tells us, everyone has the right, not seek religious scholars or interpretations or what, and do not they ponder on the Quran. And if it had been from min indi, no, there's a grammar mistake here. In Arabic, should not say this, should not put it like this also. Had been from other than Allah, surely they would have found in it contradiction much. How much contradiction did we find here? If the Muslim with him is not on the same, is not in proximity to him, but God is not clear about that. That's why they would certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne. Because these gods with him are not on the same level as him. Then God should have put something else in another way. If there were other gods, right, other than him, if there were gods other than him, as they say, oh my God, you see, if there were other than God, if there were other gods than him, as they say, behold, they would say, then it would not be on the same footing as him or in proximity to him. Right? And then because here also it is actually with him in proximity. The next ayat gives it away, that they can't be with him, because exalted is he, high above what they say great sublimity. God's with him. Like, should have said great distance. So this Allah is not very clear, you see. And you have to use your mental gymnastics and find it could be like this, could be like that. No, try to fit in. Or you just say, I've had enough, right? Why should I use my mental gymnastics when this Allah is not clear? And then here he said, possessed of power with the owner of the throne is Allah. with him in proximity, near to him. And you can even reach near him in position, can't you? What does this mean? Another ayat. So, believers, oh God, who do, who, those who believe, those who believe, where's that? And those who believe and, oops, do righteous, do good, are righteous, how he puts it, do righteous, are righteous, are near to Allah, right? Quran. In Zulfa, position. Do righteous deeds. For Allah will change the evil deeds into good deeds? No, not this one. Then as for those who believed and did righteous good deeds. But those who believe and do righteous deeds will be in the, oh, you have believed to be person standing firm. Defines true righteousness. Okay, I think I need to, I'm tired. Surah, no. Zulfa, Quran, word, meaning. Why waste your time on this? Religion. Closeness, nearness, station, rank, garden. Now, it can't be garden. So it, oh, where's the ayat? I thought this was Corpus Quran. Where's the Aindas Il? Oh, I have forgotten which ayat it is. Surah Saba ayat. I think it's Surah Saba ayat. Surah Zumar ayat 39. Oh God, this time. Which one? So in nearness like this, they're believers. uh, الذين no, this is 3. Religion is purely for Allah. فلا مهارة. Where's the الذين آمنوا? No, عمل أمانة وعامل صالحين. It is Surah 34 ayat 37. Surah 34 ayat 37. Now, this is not with Allah, but close, and not your wealth and not your children that will bring you close to us, right? In position. Now, in position. But whoever believes and does righteousness, then those, for them will be the twofold, yeah? So in position will bring you close to Allah. And not your wealth and not your children. That will bring you to us in position. But whoever believes and does righteousness, then those, for them will be reward twofold for what they did, and it will be the high dwelling secure. So also it will bring you in position close to Allah, right? In other words, Allah is saying here that will bring you close to us, the qarabu, qarib, right, to us in position. But whoever believes, so it can bring you close to Allah. For them will be the reward twofold also for what they did, and they will be in high dwelling secure. Can it not be taken that they will also be Zulfa in position? Goodness. This seems to be like from, not Allah, from Shaitan. Position in English. Also see this, like position, a place where someone or something is located, location, in the same place as Allah, meaning right? So why does Allah should say that, and not your wealth and not your children that will bring you close to us, but whoever believes, not in Zulfa, in position. So this means you not only get close to Allah, right? Allah has allowed believers to come to in position with Allah. But whoever believes and does righteousness, then those. So now you see, you're missing the point, because he's told you, oh, your reward is twofold, and for what they did, and they will be in high dwellings secure. But you missed the point here. This part, Zulfa. Why does he say Zulfa? He should have not said that. Not only Qarib, right? Bring you close. He also says in position with us or to us. In position. Okay, I have to go. I think I'm tired now. I hope I might change the title of this, like Dubai. Oh God. Maybe it was arranged. A supermarket in Dubai opportunist. So anyways, maybe not. Maybe I will. So you see all this wasting your time, calling people to religion. Also, who in their right mind? I mean, you see, I'm not saying, but like, how they have, so maybe I got out of the brainwashing, examining the ayats like this. So why should I look at the other ayats on many gods when this ayat is enough for me to say there's a contradiction? I don't have to go to those other ayats, because here his reasoning is completely contradicting. He's contradicting where I tell you that against polytheists, he contradicts. Against those who have taken gods with him, he contradicts. Many a times. In this also ayat, Surah Isra ayat 42 and 43 against, he's contradicted himself. And then compare it with that ayat, Surah Takwir ayat 19, 20. Near him, especially near him. The possessor of power, that's Rasul Kareem, in position near him. And here he's told you, believers, that your children, your wealth and your children will bring you close to us. In position, not. Right? Not your children, but. So, illa, except whoever believes and does righteousness. And then he's changing he's adding other things, like you'll get a twofold reward. And then he's telling you, by this you've missed one point here, one crucial, essential, important point, that you will reach in position with us, to us. Yani with us. Bring you close to us in position, in proximity, on the same location, place, with us. Then he's saying, if there are many gods, then again this ayat. So if you've missed this, then for you, your ulamas have missed this, your religious scholars have missed this. Oh God, and Shia religious scholars, 1400 years, who have remained Muslims, Arabic experts, Arabs, mother tongue Arabic, Arabi, right? For God's sakes, look at this. So if they had sought, if there are many gods with him, or if there had been gods with him, as they say, behold, they would certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne. So who is he? Is he not the Lord of the throne? That even the believers can reach in position, in proximity, same position as him, by doing this, Surah Sabat. So what's wrong? No. Then the next ayat he says, because exalted is he and high above what they say by great sublimity. Hello? What to say about this? You could reach on the same level as Allah, believers. But no. God's with them. As they say, behold, they would certainly have sought out a way to the Lord of the throne. Lord of the throne? What? Exalted is he, high above what they say by great sublimity. And not only Surah 81, ayat 20 goes against this, these ayats, Surah 17, ayat 42 and 43, but also this ayat, see. Surah Sabah, ayat 37. Allah means here that those who believe and do righteous deeds, right, get a position near to Allah. Now, is this Allah not the Lord of the throne? Or are there two Allahs? One is just Allah and the other is Allah, the Lord of the throne. Because the Lord of the throne is Allah, right? So what is this going on? Then if us bring you nearer to us in position, meaning the same level as Allah, in proximity with Allah, believers, you can be. So what are you missing? Right? Maybe the Sufis have got it, that they can be in oneness with Allah, merge with Allah. But even if the Sufis have got it, that they can merge with Allah, they can become one with Allah, in position, like proximity, right? So meaning merge with Allah, merging with Allah, in position, same thing, right? So then they're with Allah, or they're two with Allah, they're in position with Allah. Not, okay, let's say if they're not merging with Allah, sorry, you have to be careful what words I use. So I have to also correct myself. Keep correcting myself, but not far away. But then the Sufis have missed this ayat, Surah 17, ayat 42, the contradictions, right? And 81, ayat 20, and Surah 17, ayat 43 also. Exalted is he, and high above what they say, by great sublimity. So the Sufis have missed this. That means no one gets near to Allah. Not, if God's with him, should not be getting near to him because he's exalted, high above what they say by great sublimity. Surah Nahl ayat, exalted is he, high above what they associate with him. Not ascribe to him, but associate with him, partners and all that. Now here, it's they're not in proximity. They're in proximity, but they will seek out a way to the Lord of the throne. So what's wrong in that? And they're with Allah, gods, not other gods. if there had been other gods, there have been other gods other than other than Allah, besides Allah, then a little bit understandable maybe. It would be hard for me to show to that there's still logical fallacy, right? Then I would have to use other ayats and all this. Contradiction. So those well versed, the mother tongue being Arabic, 1400 years trying to correct, help the Shias, your religious scholars, and everyone, all the Muslims. That Imams, your Imams have deceived you if they have said this after Prophet Muhammad. See how you have been kept deceived. I'm not saying only your Imams. I'm saying from Allah, this revelation, to Prophet Muhammad, to the Imams, even you, like this, Shias, have been kept deceived that this is a true religion. Okay? Thank you so much also those who have taken the time to watch this and paid attention, given me your time and attention here on this. I really appreciate it. Thank you at Theologus Musica. Theologus, I would pronounce it this way. So if I mispronounced it, sorry. Wish you all the best. Thank you so much for your help. Really appreciate you being here. So maybe it's maybe police, yes, having a table outside and the whole delivery is prudent. But we can't keep a table outside, right? Here, so I will have to keep it outside, bring it in again. So, or maybe they're telling me that the police are indirectly authorities concerned here, security, telling me indirectly something about this at the wheat night. And that's why the screaming, shouting, a man outside after this, until I woke up. So maybe the police authorities don't want to tell me that he is in Dubai. This one. Maybe he's changed like he's kept a wire here, so that I would think he's in some other, like India or electric wire. This is it. It's not in Dubai. He's not in Dubai, right? But he has made a little, what do you call that, photo computer on the app. Photoshop, or changed it, what do you call it, or something. So they may have found him, and through the supermarket they decided to. But this doubt really gets to me. Nothing I can be sure of. So we'll just keep it like this. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your time and attention. It means so much to me. A little help could save my life. I could be breathing a little better. Even when I'm not breathing very well, you know how much it means to me? I cannot tell you. At theologus or theologus, musica. I cannot tell you. This little help you may think, but it means a lot to me. And then negativity takes over. It's too. So, but you made me breathe a little, right? Better. Made me feel. And for, like, I just am so needy of this support. Little bit could save someone's life. My life it has for this time being, but it means a lot to me. Really appreciate it. I wish you all the best, the most beautiful life ever. Right? And the best of life. All of you here, thank you so much for your help. I have to go now, really tired.